Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my FNAF diorama I made in October of 2021. And I made all the rooms except the bathroom and the kitchen. The bathroom I didn't make because I just didn't want to. It's not really that important. And the kitchen I didn't make because you can't even see the kitchen, so I mean that's why. So yeah, I'll just show you all the rooms separately, and yeah, all of them are figure scale. So I made it so the figures can be and fit in this diorama. So yeah. And also I should mention this is my first diorama and I made it when I was 10, so there's gonna be some bad stuff about it. So yeah. That's why it might look pretty bad in some places. So yeah. I'll just show you the main stage of the three characters on it, like Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. They got their accessories, got the wood stage. I literally just found this piece of wood, painted it brown, and made it as a stage. Used some like fabric for the curtains, some styrofoam for the clouds and the walls. I used styrofoam for like the walls on everything in this thing. And then I went to Michael's, bought some like little wood cubes. Then I got like a big piece of wood, so you went, glued these little cubes under it to make a table. Got a tablecloth, like some fabric thing. Cut it out into little squares, put some confetti and stuff on it, and that's how I made the table. Put some drawings and like wires in some places. I sponge painted all the walls, and I think it came out really good. Then you have Foxy stage, and it has a bunch of white speckles, and that's actually on purpose. It's not styrofoam, it's a different type. And I did that because that's kind of how it looks like in the game. Like most of the black material looks like that. It's like black with some like sparkly stuff on it, so that's what I did. Then he has his stars right here. I basically got some like star stickers. I still had to glue them on in some purple fabric and painted them all silver. And yeah, that's how it turned out. Then I printed out the floor, like it's printed out paper for the floor, and yeah. So that's how I did the main showroom. The cloud and stuff isn't really the best. I would say out of the sun. I tried making the sun multiple times, did not come out good. So yeah, and I didn't add the cobblestone texture because I think I just forgot. So yeah, guess we can just move on to the parts and service, which will be through that little door right there. So yeah, there is a door right there. I added that. No figure could really fit through it though, so but it's still pretty cool. Okay, so this is the parts and service room. Like this. And the walls are way too short. Let me just start off with that, okay? This is my least favorite room out of all of them. So let me show you the size comparison between a figure and the parts and service. As you can see, the walls need to be a lot taller than that. So that's why I don't like it. But that's not the only reason it's my least favorite room. It's also because I need other cells and stuff with the heads and all that. Well, first of all, I'm not gonna I have to have like so many Bonnies and Chicas and Freddies and Foxies to put all those heads there. And then also I tried making the cells, but the cells, I tried like 4 different times with different things and it never worked. So I just let those be. I had this little self thing right here though. There's like a light in here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can probably see it a bit better right there. Yeah. And then you have Bonnie's arms. I'm gluing those back on, don't worry. And then you have some tinfoil right here. It's basically, I tried making it so it's like a instruction manual thing, telling workers how to like do and like put the animatronics back together. Here's a Freddo speaker. Put wires everywhere. Printed out the checker floor again. And actually this time I used like black wash on the floor to make it dirty and stuff. So that's what I did there. And yeah, still my least favorite room. I did the same table technique. And yeah. So I guess I'll just show the hallways to the office now. This is the hallways and office. Looks really pretty bad and dirty from the top view. But you know, I don't care because you know if you're inside, you know, it looks pretty perfect, you know. It looks pretty good. I forgot about the other glue. Okay. Basically. I'll start the first hallway I made. So this is the west hallway, if I'm right. The one Foxy and Bonnie go. Okay. Basically, I added a lot more papers. Nothing on them, though. Glued them on. Added a lot more wires. did the same checker and like red and blue pattern. Added some TVs out of clay. Made some like a clay coffee cup that's built. Used the styrofoam walls, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. It's actually high scale. I did all the like details and probably a little bit more TVs, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. I like it. I guess I'll show you the east hallway. We have the east hallway, and I added a bit more wires because it is like way more wiry in this hallway than the other one, like rooms in FNAF 1. And yeah, I also added some posters. Hold up. Okay. Don't know if you can. Nope, we cannot see them. Okay, got Bonnie. It's pretty bad, but it was pretty small, and I just wanted to get done with because it was like midnight when I think I made these, and this was like the last, like one of the last ones. Got Freddy, says party. He's angry, you know. Got Chica, says let's eat. So pretty bad, and then you got this thing that says it's me, because that's actually a thing that happened in the game. And you have a bunch of little scribbles. So I upgraded from the blank pieces of paper. Again, more wires, TVs, hot glue on the random floor, and then the same printed floor again. So yeah, I guess that's, oh yeah, and I also added silver wires. And if you're wondering why this wall right here is a lot different, it's because when I first made the like walls and dry like sponge painted them, I got a huge piece of foam from Michael's, and I just painted that all at one, and I ran out. And so I had to use a different foam thing and had to repaint it so it wasn't the same technique, and kind of forgot because it was like 20 days after I made the original one, so I didn't really remember. So this is what it came out with, so it looks a bit weird. And then obviously there's some segments and stuff. That's just from the styrofoam breaking easily. Like I said, I'm never going to use like styrofoam again. I mean, it did make the walls look so much better and feel better, but I was going to use a different foam. The different foam I'm talking about is going to be shown in the office, which I'm about to show you right now. The office, like next to the hallways. And so this is the new foam I was talking about that I'm going to use for most of all my dioramas now. Styrofoam just breaks apart too easily. It worked really well with FNAF 1, but most of the other places that I kind of want to make don't really have the same wall texture and stuff, so it's a good. And so basically, we have the table, you know, and I used the same table thing that I said like 3 times, and I made clay TVs. These ones look a bit better because they're brand newer. I used a different type of clay too. I put a fan in there, and a Coca-Cola bottle, and a cupcake right there. I have like 3 of them. And then, yeah, and I put 2 posters there. I don't know where the other one, no, it's down there. I wish I could put more, but I didn't have more. I just did the checkered floor, but this time it's white and black instead of red and blue. I actually never realized that everything was like red and blue checkered in FNAF, but I guess that's how it is. The buttons I got from a Slithery. Okay, so you know the game Slithery with those like worm guys? Well, basically they made like these little bracelet things that have the worm. I had a white and red one from when I was like 4 or something, and basically used that, and you could take like the red thing, and basically mine was like red and white, and you could take those like little things off. I'm like, hey, I could use these as buttons, and I did use them as buttons. Look at that. And it looks, and they're like rubbery too, so you can kind of like press down on them. See? So it's like perfect. It took me forever to glue on. That's why there's like a huge stain right there. But yeah. And also the doors and windows do connect with the hallways. Not like connect like it's stable, but like there it makes like a walkway, you know? And yeah. So that's like the last room out of the whole diorama. And yeah, I went by rooms that I made it. And so yeah, I'll just go to the outro now. So yeah, guys, that's my FNAF 1 figures Funko scale diorama that I made in October of 2021 when I was 10 years old. And it was my first diorama I ever made. And I think, for me being 10 years old, my first diorama, I think I did an amazing job on this. Still, if I had to give critiques on it, it'd be the styrofoam walls are sometimes pretty ugly when you're like looking up in the cardboard, you know. It's also the same thing. some of the stuff isn't fully accurate too, like how there's like no sun and cobblestone thing, that kind of stuff. And there's some things missing, like the rooms, I mean. But other than that, I think it's fine. I mean, I think it turned out good, I'd say. So yeah, thanks for watching, I guess, and bye. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. So thanks, guys, for watching. Guys, one time, actually, a cockroach went through. No, not a cockroach. It was a bug. It was like not a cockroach. It was like a moth or something. It was pretty big, and it went through the FNAF 1 office. Not today, like a few months ago. And it went through the office, so it was pretty cool because it was like a life-size FNAF office to it. Needless to say, though, it died. I just threw it out of the backyard. Thought it would fly, and I didn't throw it like aggressively. Like that would have just squished it. But I mean, like in the backyard, And it didn't fly. It didn't choose to. It was still moving after that, but I just went back inside, helped it up a bit, and it was doing good. So I left it. But then it basically went through a life-size FNAF 1 office, and obviously they don't care about that crap. They're bugged. They don't know what the fuck is going on. But like, imagine if you went through a FNAF 1 life-size office. That'd be pretty cool, right? Yeah. It probably wouldn't. You wouldn't know about FNAF because